Hello, very good afternoon from me, Kevin Owen. It's 3 p.m. here at the RT News Centre. Now you're with RT International. First, and as just mentioned, reports have emerged suggesting that Turkish hospitals are treating jihadists wounded on the battlefields of Syria. It's something that Ankara is categorically denying, though. Dogo Erglu is one of the journalists who managed to visit the facilities and then broke the story. This is what he told us.
I was told by the manager and the administrators of the hospital that they were all jihadist fighters and they don't follow any other profession. As they reached Gaziantep, their treatment had begun and then they were taken back to the front. I was told by the managers that the food and sanitation services were provided by the city of Gaziantep, at least in a logistic sense of way. We know that it was sanctioned under the table for sure. And this hospital facility was giving services to the Islamic Front.
Well, the Islamic Front is an alliance of rebel factions. Of course, it's not as widely known as ISIL, but it has had its fair share of notoriety too. It views, for instance, the al-Nusra Front as brothers and includes a group blacklisted as a terror organisation by the United Arab Emirates. Back in 2013, the Islamic Front leader praised Osama bin Laden, speaking, in fact, of him with awe and calling him a sheikh. Islamic Front is a Sunni group and it seeks to exterminate all Shiites, including civilians. Dogo Erglu's report on Turkish hospitals treating Islamic Front militants was noticed by the authorities, but not in the way he'd hoped. The case was taken to court and the journalist was forced to make an official retraction. But, as he told RT, initially the government was making contradictory statements about it.
The city of Gaziantep immediately denied this report and told the press at a press conference that this sort of facility did not exist. This announcement was further declined by the organization itself, that in that evening, the organization that ran the hospital confessed that there was a hospital operational, but it didn't serve to jihadists, they told.
Well, now, the events we just told you about were reportedly taking place right over here at the Gaziantep Hospital. You can see on the top of the map here. Jihadists were apparently brought in from this area in Syria controlled by Islamic State. But in fact, reports of Turkish medical facilities treating jihadists have been coming in from all across the Syria-Turkey border. Some of the hardline Islamists are reportedly having help in the southern Hatay province, a case that got attention of the Turkish parliament, that too.
This photo was taken on the 16th of April 2014 at a state hospital in Hatay. We know the identity of this person. He's an Islamic State commander. Terrorists are being treated in state hospitals. The Health Ministry and the Foreign Ministry need to explain why this is happening. Is there any security on Turkey's national borders? They have created their own monsters.
Mehmet Edeboglu is a Turkish MP behind reports on the Hatay province hospitals. He described to us what he saw at those facilities.
There are more than 50 hospitals in Hatay province, and the jihadists have been treated there for 5 years. They are not civilians. Wounded al-Nusra militants are transferred to the hospitals. Islamic State militants are also being brought there. 2 to 3 months ago, 2 militants were brought to the hospitals and they had bombs on them.